Welcome to Power BI 101.
Hi, welcome back to Power BI 101. My name is Ephraim, and I'm glad to have you here. If this is the first time for you to visit my channel, I'd like you to check out the previous video I made because this is a continuation from the last video. Before we start, first I just want to say a very big thank you for viewing, for sharing, for making it known to others. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me to see people learning and growing, and I feel like I am slowly getting towards my goal. This is a part 2 of the video I made last time, and I said I'll be explaining the 3 different branches in Power BI: the Power Query, the model view, and finally the visualization. The visualization aspect of this dashboard is a bit long. We'll be breaking it down in 3 different videos. I will also be dropping shorts to further explain some certain points I not have the time to explain in this video. So stay tuned. Within the week, I will drop those videos as well. Alright, let's get down to it. Then visualization simply is the ability for you to take data, allow it give out useful information. So for you to be able to do this, you need to be accustomed to colors, to be able to understand different matrix and have all this singular understanding in your mind. For this dashboard, I decided to go with a dark background. Why did I do that? Simply because for the brand I was creating this dashboard for, their brand was black and white. So hence, every single thing on this dashboard had the same theme. First things first, when creating dashboard, have a uniform theme. Have a uniform color. Do not merge black and white and green and gray and yellow. So after the theme, you start getting your charts and trying to make things work together for you. Now, what makes everything work perfectly for you is the DAX measure you create. Video right now, you can see me actually creating a DAX measure that I'm going to use to create some certain functions and some certain charts. Now, what is a DAX? DAX stands for Data Analysis Expressions. This will be covered in depth in further video. We use these DAX measures to create aggregated functions, enables us perform mathematical calculations seamlessly. The beauty about this is all of this is stored within Power BI. Your file doesn't increase excessively and cause rundown of power. After that, the next step is for you to start visualizing your key performance index. What is key performance index, if I may ask? Performance index shows the health of your business or the brand you're making your dashboards for. They include revenue, total orders, cost, profit, return on investment, and so much more. Now, in the video above, you can see 4 different KPIs or key performance index, showing us the total profit, total revenue, total cost, and the total orders of the business. Isn't that interesting? Underneath that, there is a line chart and a bar chart which gives us a good inference of how the business is doing. That shows a trend of revenue along with time, while the bar chart shows product categories versus others. This shows a comparison between each of the different category products and which has the highest orders. Now, I know there's a particular question that you'll be asking me. How did I get every single thing there, and how is everything in that page? Don't worry. I'll be holding my very first full dashboard creation from scratch in both Power BI and Excel. And every single concept I have said in this video will be clearly and simply broken down there. Anticipate. Next, we introduced a table into this dashboard. Before I started creating the dashboard, I had to first create something called a wireframe design. I had to look at the data and I had to ask myself, okay, who will I visualize this for? In the process of thinking about this, I realized, okay, in every business industry, there is the board. There are the board of directors. There are the people that just want to see the health of the business, more visuals, less talk. So then I first created an executive dashboard showing the KPIs, the revenue trends, and the various orders with the top products and monthly reports, giving them a good show of how their business is doing. So let's go back to the video. After creating the table, I inserted the same measures into that table, and then I engaged filters to select the top 10 products according to revenue. Now, it did not just stop there. I started seeing negative in the table. I was like, what is going on? This was me here trying to create more measures to try and check what's going on. Why am I seeing negative, and trying to see if I can manually remove them. Not knowing that some of the products actually incurred losses to the business. I actually found out that some products were not selling as much as others, which caused them to incur losses due to the fact that the cost price was far more than the selling price. What does that simply mean? The amount of money they took to create that product in bulk, and mind you, this is to thousands of people, was more than the amount of people that actually bought that product. That's saying that I had to change perspective. Instead of just putting others' revenue and profit on my table, I had to change it to revenue, others, and profit status, with the return on investment showing on my table. After that, I created visuals to show the total monthly earnings of the products from the business, and then to show which product had the most orders and the most revenue. Remember, I said all of this will be broken down step by step in later videos I'll be dropping soon. After that, I decided to create buttons for this particular dashboard. I wanted it to have that classy feel and not just be a page where somebody can really click it and it's not very interactive. So I started off by trying out the buttons tab, inserting pictures. I turned into a prime graphics designer overnight, which means when you're going into data analytics, you still need to have a creative mindset. You're not just going to be someone that is cleaning, changing, doing this and doing that. You will literally be creating visuals that will attract people, and that's the full concept of who a data analyst is. You clean, you repair, and you beautify. The final look of the dashboard, doesn't it look pretty? And it's really interactive. And if you want me to create this dashboard from scratch, comment down below. I would really love to. You can see the filter pane literally was showing us, first of all, different calendars for January, February, March, April, and so many others. Then the next pane was showing us regions, like different regions. And we also had the back button that can help us erase our dashboard and make things look beautiful. And then we had our targets for our executives. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also share to a friend or a family member or a co-worker. I'll be dropping the next part this same time. Stay glued to my channel as I will be dropping relevant and important content on data analytics. Bye.